Hello, beautiful people. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. If you are new to my page, my name is Allison Wellington, certified dating and relationship coach, and I primarily work with busy professional women to teach them how to attract and keep the husbands that they deserve. I do this work in three areas. Number one, I have a 12-month mentorship program called The Partner You Deserve, where I work in small group or one-on-one with women who are serious about getting their love lives in order. And by the end of our 12-month mentorship, they are in healthy, happy, committed relationships. They are on the road to getting married, building the best relationships of their lives. They are on the road to buying houses, traveling the world, having someone who cares about them, that's pouring into them as they are pouring into him. So that's number one. Number two, I host a yearly women's only retreat called Ready, Set, Love. This year, March 28th through April the 1st, we are going to St. Martin. I'll make sure I have the links available for you to join us ASAP. As you can imagine, we're only 3 months out, 2.5 months out. So if this is something that you're interested in, you need to come ready to go. And then lastly, I have my Future Wives community that's hosted on Patreon. And in that community, they have exclusive content, trainings, and ebooks that cannot be found any other place. And we have bi-monthly meetings. I call them mentorship meetings for them to come in and ask questions around their dating and relationship life. Where actually our next meeting is tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you are a future wife and you're hearing this, make sure that you are ready to join us tomorrow, 6 p.m. If you're interested in joining the Future Wives Club, then make sure that you click on the Patreon link. It is in my bio waiting for you. Whether or not you're coming in on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, the link is in my bio, and there's a 7-day free trial. So make sure you check that out. Now, what are we preparing for? What is the work? What is the theme? What's going on right now? And I do apologize in advance. This live stream is going to be short because I am already late to pick up my babies. I like to pick them up earlier than when program lets out. And at this point, because of this live stream, I'm gonna be picking them up when program lets out. Without all that being said, I want to get down to the nitty gritty, and let me let Instagram land know what we're doing today. Comment or DM the word vet for the link for Thursday's training. Instagram land, I want you to come over to YouTube. You get a better experience. You get the whole kit and caboodle. So come over. That's where I would like for you to be. But if you insist on being hard-headed, then I went ahead and I pinned the comment there so you guys know what we are doing. Hey, Toya, I just sent you a DM. Oh, yeah. So Toya said I was on your webinar last week. I hope that you got some real value out of that. And I don't know if I think I was going to send you a DM, or I sent you a DM. So check your Instagram, because I wanted to make sure that you were joining us on this Thursday as well. Okay. So with that being said, what are we discussing? On Thursday, I am hosting Vetting Like a Wife, the system and the scripts. That's going to be this Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, $27, right? You have unlimited replays and access. Well, with that being said, we still only have an hour together on Thursday, and I want to make sure that you are as prepared as possible as we get in. And I'm actually giving you guys a sneak peek as to some of the scripts that I will be teaching during Thursday's training live. And I want to give you a little bit of the system that I teach my clients, that I'll be teaching on Thursday, and that I'm going to teach you guys very quickly. Okay. So again, if you are just coming in, we are talking about the 3 scripts that every woman needs when he gets vague. The 3 scripts that every woman needs when the guy that you're seeing is getting vague. So this is a sneak peek, just 3 scripts. We're keeping it super short because it's a sneak peek. Peek. That means a little bit. If you want to get the full kit and caboodle, you're going to join us on Thursday for Vetting Like a Wife. You can click the link in my bio. If you're coming in on Instagram, comment or DM the word vet, V-E-T, and I'll send you the link. All right. So let's start number 1 with, if you've ever said, I don't know what to say, or it's hours after a disagreement or an argument or an awkward point, and then now you think of all the great things you should have said that you didn't say, then this live is for you. All right. Because what happens is that vague men, they're going to thrive when you freeze. They're going to thrive when they're able to spin you around and reposition you away from your original point. So tonight I'm going to give you 3 scripts that's going to stop that dead in its tracks. All right. So this is the number 1 rule. This is the system. Before we get into the words, this is the system. You are not debating with these people. You are not performing for these people. You are asking one clear question, and then you sit back and you watch the response. You clarify first, you get the answer, aka the receipts second, and then the consequences always. You are always consistent with how you respond, aka the consequences. Okay, that's the framework, that's the system that drives our script. So let's start with script number 1. This is a clarity script. Okay, so when he says things like, I want to see where it goes, I'm open to seeing what's a good fit, or no pressure, I don't want anything that's a pressure. Okay, this is what you're going to say verbatim. You are going to say, just so I'm clear, please notice the smile, please notice the soft tone. This is not us yelling. Just so that I'm clear, are you looking for a committed relationship, or are you keeping it casual and seeing what happens? One question. Okay, it's not a speech. It's not explaining why, or men these days. We're not doing all that. You're not going to take me out of my feminine energy. I'm asking one question for clarity. I'm going to listen to your response, and I'm going to react and behave and move forward accordingly. That's it. That's the formula. So we're asking one question. We're not giving a speech. You are not asking for commitment for you, right? Because you're asking these questions early, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. So this is not you wanting to commit him. This is not you wanting him to commit to you on your first phone call. This is not you wanting him to commit to you on your first date. All you're trying to see is what is his desire? What direction is he going in? That's what we're betting here. We're not betting whether or not we are going to be together. We're going to talk about that. That's on the training on Thursday. Whether or not we are compatible, what questions to ask to assess his morals, his values, his goals, his dreams. Right now, I'm not asking for commitment. I'm just vetting whether or not he has a direction that I want to go in. And then if anything is too vague, anything is vague at all, the answer is no. I want you guys to think about when we were kids, right? And you would ask your mom or your dad and ask them, hey, can I go to the movies? Hey, can I go to my friend's house? Hey, can I, whatever, right? And if they said, I'll see, I don't know about your parents, but 9 times out of 10, that meant you can't go, right? If it's not an emphatic yes, the answer is no. If it's not an emphatic yes, the answer is no. Therefore, if he said, I'm not sure, I just got out of I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not trying to convince you I'm a good fit. I'm not trying to convince you that this is where you should be in your life. If you're not there, you're not there. And I'm going to move on accordingly. Okay. Again, if you are just coming in, I'm giving you guys a sneak peek to Thursday's training, vetting like a wife, the systems and the scripts. So these are all hypothetical situations that many of us have faced, and we want to make sure that we are no longer wasting time with people who do not want what we want. It's going to lessen our frustration and annoyance with our dating practices if we know how to get in and we know how to get out. I'll be covering the getting out during the training, and we'll also be going through morals, values, goals, dreams, desire, the character of the man, and how we assess that during the training on Thursday. Right now is just a sneak peek. Okay. Script number 2. This is a boundary script. Okay. So script 1 was a clarity script. Script 2 is a boundary script. So these are the instances where they are inconsistent, but they still try to get access to you every once in a while when they feel like it. So kind of like breadcrumbing, right? Like they give you a little piece and but it's not what you want. You deem it as inconsistent because you get to determine how much consistency you want, right? He's inconsistent, but then every once in a while, he has to come back around to get you. So now we're creating the boundary script. And this is what you're going to say. Look, with a smile, soft tone. I enjoy you and I require consistency. Not but, not however. I enjoy you and I require consistency. If you can't show up consistently, that's okay. I'm going to move accordingly, right? If you don't get anything other than I apologize, potentially this is why, but this is how things are changing. Again, that's all you need to know. Anything else is vague or an excuse. And if there's no change behavior, you are moving accordingly. Now, that accordingly needs to be, I'm going to tell you what the accordingly is if you don't know, 100% over. If he cannot be consistent, then we are not engaging in any form of communication whatsoever. I don't care how great the conversation was. I don't care how great the few dates were. We are not moving forward with anyone in 2026. I'll say it again. We are not moving forward with anyone in 2026 who does not want what we want and cannot provide the level of consistency that we desire. They are purposely wasting your time. They are purposely trying to draw you in so that they can either keep their options open or they have desire from commitment from no one, but they want access to you. Many times it's sexual access. And I don't need that for you because you don't need that for you. So that means you need to put your big girl panties on and you need to hold these people accountable without being difficult, without yelling, without being nasty. And I'm going to go through that script again. I enjoy you and I require consistency. If you can't show up consistently, that's okay. I'm going to move accordingly. And that move accordingly means on and gone forever. Okay? It's not a threat. You are just stating what your standard is. You are not negotiating. Well, oh, can you at least call me twice a week? We're not doing that. What you're going to do is you're going to watch him next week, not what he just says that night. So even if it is a positive response, I do apologize. I'm overwhelmed with this. I'll make sure I'll do better. If it's not better next week, we're done. Okay, script number 3. And again, I am inviting all of you to next Thursday's, or not next Thursday, gosh, this Thursday's in 2 days. Thursday, January 22nd, training, 7 p.m. Eastern, vetting like a wife, the system and the scripts. This is a sneak peek of some of the scripts that I'm going to be teaching during Thursday's training so that you know how to respond in the moment, respectfully, femininely, but directly, so that you are no longer wasting time with people who don't want what you want. I don't know if you've picked that up for the month of January. That's been the theme. We are no longer wasting time with people who do not want what we want. Okay. So script number 3, before we wrap up here, is the exit script. This is how you exit stage left. Okay. You're going to use this when he's dodging you, when he's future faking you, giving you all these grand promises and words and having no action, or if it continues to be unclear. All right. So what you're going to say is the following: I'm dating for marriage, and it seems like you're not aligned for that. I'm going to move on. Take care. And some variation of that. Wish you the best, whatever it is. This is what I'm doing, and it seems like you're not aligned with that. I'm going to move forward. Take care. Again, if they come back with I'm sorry, you misunderstand. This is my intention. This is my plan. And it sounds good. We'll give it a week. If the behavior changes, okay, right? If it does not, you already have your answer. It's short. It's clean. We're not writing essays. Closure is a choice. You don't need someone else's permission to end things. You can end things. Right? So this is how you stop wasting weeks, months, years of your life. When someone is not showing up the way that you desire, you let them know. If there is no direct change behavior, you exit respectfully. Okay. So today was just 3 scripts. Thursday is the full system and the script bank. Okay. So in vetting like a wife, I'm teaching the vetting order. I'm giving you scripts for every category so that we're able to assess consistency and character and integration into his life. If you want the full framework, with the exact words, you need to be in that room. So if you're watching on Instagram, comment or DM the word vet, and I will DM you the link. I'm only taking 30 people on Thursday. I'm maxing out on 30. Last week we had 151. I'm maxing out on Thursday with 30 because I want to make sure that I'm answering everyone's questions that are specific to their circumstances. All right. So again, vetting like a wife is on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you want the full system, you want the full scripts, you need to register now. The links are everywhere. So no excuse. It's in the description right now. It's in my bio right now. It's everywhere. Or you can DM me the word vet if you're on Instagram and it will send to you. All right, folks. I got to go pick up my babies. It's been a pleasure. I will see you a couple of ways tomorrow. If you are a part of the Future Wives Club, you've received the link for our Zoom meeting at 6, and you need to get in the room. so I can answer your questions specifically. All right. And then I'll join YouTube live, Instagram live at some point tomorrow. I can't promise when. You know, my life is hectic. All right, folks, gotta go. Bye.